Dads, alert. It's Mother's Day.
Okay.
It's coming.
Yeah.
You need something. Listen to me. Not getting anything is not going to fly.
No.
It's not. You don't want to be that dad. Okay? So don't worry. We're here to help. This is the Dad Pod, and we're talking Mother's Day gifts for the mom in your life. All right, everybody, welcome to the Dad Pod, episode 1. I am Daniel, that is Clint, and we're dads. Credentials for the pod, we've got kids.
We have
we have
done the thing, and we have procreated.
Okay, well, we weren't going to get into that. It's not that kind of a podcast, Clint. We've done the thing. It's not how we wanted to start the podcast. We lost our parental, safe filter.
The thing is becoming a dad. That's
I see.
Thing.
I see. Yeah.
You understand now. Okay, good.
This is the Dad Pod, and listen, being a dad is no joke. It's legit. It's tough. It's a challenge, but it's worth doing well. And so that's what we're here for. If we can offer a little support, if we can offer a little encouragement, maybe a good idea or two, or maybe you just need someone to make you feel better about how you're doing as a dad, we're happy to provide a negative example. You see what I did there, Clint?
I can apply to all of those things. Daniel.
I can be any of those things for you. But today we're talking Mother's Day gifts. Now, maybe you're watching this and Mother's Day's coming up. Maybe you're watching this and Mother's Day's just happened and you need to retrieve it. Like you need to salvage it.
You need to do a lot of mea culpas on that.
You got to get it back. So we're here to help you figure out how to do that today. Let's start though, Clint.
I was just going to say, but Daniel, I have so many good ideas floating in my head of what to get mom for her Mother's Day gift. And they've all been well received in the past. My gifts I've given have gone so swimmingly. I don't need help.
Have they?
Well,
have they though? Have they? Listen, let's start and talk about what a Mother's Day gift should never be.
Please.
And it's going to be tricky for you guys, so just heads up.
Bear with us.
A Mother's Day gift should never be a household appliance of any kind. It should never, listen, don't buy your wife a vacuum.
Okay.
Like she's not going to enjoy it. She's not going to enjoy herself when she's like walking around the house thinking about how you purchased a blender for her or a vacuum. A Mother's Day gift should never be something. Here's a good rule of thumb. Do you like it as much as she likes it?
Ooh.
If so, that's not a candidate for a Mother's Day gift. You just walk away from that gift. A Mother's Day gift should never, and I repeat, should never be homemade.
Okay.
Clint.
Oh.
Okay. You're a grown man. You understand what I'm trying to say to you, Dad?
I do, but maybe say it again for the people listening.
You're a grown man.
Okay.
Don't get her a coupon for a back massage. Don't get her a coupon for one free house cleaning. I know you think to yourself, but that's a home run gift.
Here's what you should be doing as a dad. Let me just give you, this is free advice. This is not even Mother's Day advice.
It's not even part of the podcast.
It's clean your dang house, dads.
That doesn't seem to. No, it doesn't. We lost a lot of listeners right there. I'm not even sure we had a ton of listeners to begin with. Let me just spoil it for you. We lost quite a few of them right there. All right. We can recapture it, though. We can regain the magic.
Uh-huh.
Because we've got some good ideas for what to get mom for Mother's Day. And I'm going to start here. Now, a Mother's Day gift, you got to find the balance, Clint, between practical for her, but not practical for you. You see, a vacuum cleaner is practical for you. A table saw is practical for you. A Starbucks gift card is practical for you.
See how that works.
Those are not candidates for Mother's Day gifts. What you need to find is something that you feel is largely a waste, but that she believes inherently is practical. And I submit to you, Clint, I'm interested in your opinion on this, that there is no greater candidate for that than this guy right here. It is
Here we go.
the mighty candle. Now, you get your wife a nice candle. I'm talking about, now listen to me.
Okay.
Don't go to Bed Bath & Beyond and buy a candle.
First of all,
I'm sorry. Let me back up.
Okay.
Let me back it up. I heard it.
Okay.
I heard it. Don't go to Bed Bath & Beyond. End of sentence.
because they won't allow you in.
That's not where you want to find yourself. No. Don't go to Walmart and buy a candle. Don't even go to Target. Nice Walmart.
IKEA has those pack of like 600 for $5.
A tea light candle. That's not a candle. That's not.
A candle.
She don't want that.
No.
Now listen, candles are expensive, and they are.
Good candles are.
Let's just call it what it is. They are a waste of money. It's too much money to spend on an item that you light on fire on purpose.
I can get 3 steaks for that, Daniel.
Quality steaks.
Yeah.
You can't eat a candle no matter how good it smells.
You can't.
It's not a great investment, but let me tell you what it is for your wife, for the mom in your life. It's insanely practical.
Yeah.
It's something that not only is going to offer them hours of enjoyment, if you get a good one, if you get a nice one, it's going to go for a while. It's also going to offer them little sensory things. Glenn, I'm not sure if you know this, but do you know what the sense in the human body that's most connected to memory is?
I'm going to go with smell.
It's the sense of smell. Clint. When you smell something, it takes you back to a place and you remember. And when that smell has a positive association, think your grandma's cooking. When that smell has a positive association with it, you go back to a place that makes you feel a positive sort of way.
They call that nostalgia.
That's what a candle is. Now, I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, but I am here to tell you that this candle right here is from a company called Brown Fox Collective. There'll be a link in the description. And we've both used them in the past. Our wives both love them. They're fantastic things. Now, again, there's plenty of places you can go to get great candles. What I'm telling you is don't go to IKEA. Don't go to Target. Don't go somewhere cheap and buy a cheap candle. Buy a nice candle. If you need a link, there's one in the description that you can find. Candle. It's an easy home run gift.
It's an easy one, Daniel. You should do it. The smell is important. I'm going to give you gift number 2. And many people enjoy this gift. And Dad, you might enjoy this subject that I'm about to talk about next. But again, this is not just for you. It shouldn't be about you. This is not your day. As a matter of fact, we're going to come back for Father's Day. And for Father's Day gift, go ahead and serve your family. That's your gift. We'll get back to that on Father's Day.
We are losing listeners. Every time this man, why did I invite this guy to be the co-host of this podcast? It's just
I'm helping you out, Dad. I'm helping you. Dad, I'm helping you. I've
Dad's not ready for that kind of advice.
Okay, we'll get to that
Mother's
later.
Day.
Mother's Day.
Stick with it.
Coffee. Coffee is crucial for moms. Now, not just coffee. This is not coffee. You don't go get the Target drip filter with some sort of Folgers knockoff. By the way, where did Folgers go, Daniel?
I don't know. They stopped selling it in that metal can that you keep nails in. Like that's the can. You just it's filled with nails.
And they're all rusty because I'm not using those nails ever again. They just sit there.
Well, because screws exist, so why would I use those nails? But to be fair, the can is a great place to store.
The can is a great.
Folgers doesn't exist. The new Folgers is the Keurig. Don't buy Keurig.
I'm talking good coffee. I'm talking coffee that that you would put in some sort of device that is not a hollowed out old military can of some sort. Okay, this is not
It's
what
not
we
an
want.
MRE of
It's
some
not, please.
description.
Golly. Okay, rations. K rations aren't a thing that you
You
need to be part
couldn't
of.
have this coffee in space, is what you're trying to say.
That's what I'm
It's
trying to
not
say to
possible
you.
to drink in space.
That's why I'm not talking to you. So here's a couple of suggestions for you. Chemex is a great suggestion for you. Don't know what a Chemex is? It is a glass, beautiful, beautiful thing. It looks good on the counter as well as makes fantastic pour over coffee. A press, an Aeropress
An
of any
Aeropress.
kind is fantastic. Aeropresses get that espresso like feel. If your wife, if mom in the household likes a bolder coffee, an Aeropress is delicious. And anything that can boil the coffee. Again, we're talking small amount. We're not talking mass production. We're not just talking just to go ahead and get you up. We're talking tasty,
This
rich,
is not coffee that
creamy.
you're serving the in-laws when they come over.
I
This
know
is
exactly what I'm doing when the in-laws come over. It's the Keurig.
leaving town.
Well, first of all, oh no, I gotta work.
Oh, I have to run. I've got a thing. This is coffee for her. See, now listen, and every family's different.
Sure.
Some moms are at home. Some moms are working outside the home. A lot of moms are working from the home, and so they're doing the mom at home plus working thing. If you're not leaving the house on a regular basis, it becomes a chore to get really delicious coffee, and having really delicious coffee as a part of your morning without having to leave the house, if that's not part of your regular routine, is an essential component to starting a day. It's a way to care for the mom in your life by allowing her to kind of create a morning ritual and routine.
It comes into her world. Now, here are two other expert opinions and experts, because your boy and I dig coffee a great deal. And we're not just talking only the artsy stuff. Okay, we do like the caffeine intake. But here's a couple of pro tips. One, go ahead and get a high quality burr grinder as you get these beans. Get
Ooh,
the
I like
whole
that.
bean, get the burr grinder. A couple of good ones. Fellow makes a fantastic burr grinder.
Fellow makes some coffee products that are just, are they a little bit expensive?
Yes.
They are.
They
Are they
are.
more than a little bit expensive? Yes.
Yes.
Do I throw up in my mouth when I look at the price of most of them? Yes, I do, to all these things. But they make some fantastic I'm talking about a little to-go mug cup
Okay.
with a little top, and this thing will keep it hot for 10, 11 hours. Like, I mean,
No
a
joke.
long time.
No joke. The second pro tip, not just the Chemex, the pour overs or the Aeropress, but something else as well, Americanos, or if you want to go ahead and get fancy with getting some sort of milk frother and make a latte at home, a cappuccino at home, something like that, go ahead and there's a hand espresso machine. Those espresso machines that you got to pull from.
I'm not talking about the big countertop
I'm not
guy.
talking about that. I'm talking
She
about
doesn't want that on the counter anyway.
She doesn't want that on the counter. What you do is get a Flair hand press espresso maker. It has a
man's
little
playing
valve
chess over
on it.
here.
I'm
My
not
man's
playing
over
with
here.
this. I'm telling you,
Listen.
the Flair is fantastic. You go ahead and get that grinder, that fellow grinder. Go ahead and get the espresso blend, put it into there, stamp it down, and then you're going to slowly pull 30 to 45 seconds on this Flair is what you need to go
You're
ahead
going to
and
coach us through this as we do it?
pull beautiful, beautiful espresso shots that you can go ahead and make an Americano or put it into the milk and make some sort of milk drink coffee for her. Flair and Fellow, as well as the Chemex and the Aeropress. That's good tasting coffee.
That's fantastic. I did not even know Ric Flair was in the coffee business, but it's great to know that he has got a quality line of products, that he's out there, the nature boy, and you love to see it.
You
Now,
love
listen,
to see it.
Last gift idea again. We're talking about things that you want to try to sneak practicality. I know you, Dad. You're looking for a gift. You want to try to sneak practicality in here, but you have to be subtle and you have to be creative, and so you have to find things that they will be interested in. And let me just say to you, there's nothing more satisfying, especially if you're home all day. There's nothing more satisfying than having a go-to vessel to drink from, a go-to cup
Man said
All right.
vessel, and I went seaworthy in a heartbeat. But
That's
I
what-
know what you mean. Okay?
That's right. You need some form of a yacht, some kind of a dinghy, even like just a boat, a rowboat of any kind.
Sure.
No, some form of a drinking vessel
Thank
that
you.
you can call your own. And two of the most popular, two of the nicer, dare I say trendier, but also quality
Insanely
ones
practical too.
that you can get are the Yeti cup, which you can get in a wide variety of sizes and shapes, like straws without straws, handles without handles. And then the old Stanley cup. Now, this is not the hockey trophy, Clint. This is, you could drink from that though. If that's
a different vessel, okay?
it's a different vessel altogether. Typically, if you drink from that, it would be a fermented beverage that you're going to be consuming.
A far different feel.
Yeah. Not going to drink water from it, but you can drink from the Stanley cup. But a Stanley brand cup is an absolutely fantastic. It's a simple, affordable. These are not going to break the bank. If you're looking for something maybe on a bit of a tighter budget, this is a great option. I'm drinking out of this Yeti cup all the time, and my wife is as well. She's got the black powder-coated one, but they come in all sorts of colors and styles, as I said. It's a great, simple, practical gift. Again, that she's going to, there's a common ground between these three gifts, Clint. Have you seen what it is? Did you know what it is?
I think I can, but please tell the folk, the dads of the Dad Pod. I know you're jealous of our Dad Pod. What are they?
Well, check out our Dad Pod, and the common ground between all three of these gifts, and this is what you need to be looking for. This is how you get to next level gift giving when it comes to the mom in your life. These are things that she's going to use every single day.
Every day.
Every single day, these things are going to be used. And when she uses these things every single day, and she has an enjoyable experience, who's she going to be thinking about, Clint?
Every day.
Who's she going to be? Who's that mind going to recall as the one who made this possible and gave me this gift? That's what you're looking for. That is... Let us help you help yourself. That's what we're...
Invite me in to help you. And this is helping you. That your wife, your significant other, the mom in your life, will think every day she's sipping out of the coffee mug that keeps it nice and warm or nice and cool, depending on the season, is thinking, man, what a thoughtful, practical, pleasant gift giver the man in my life is.
It's let us help you. And that really is what the Dad Pod is all about. Clint, listen, we're not great dads.
By the way, anybody says they're an expert father, just
walk away from that person. Leave. We're not great dads, but we are dads, and it's better to be dads together. You understand what I'm saying? It's so better. True. We are smarter than each of us individually. And so let us help you. We love to hear in the comments. Leave us a comment if you're watching on YouTube. Let us know your favorite Mother's Day gift ideas so people can scroll down through there and check those out. Check us out on Twitter at the Dad Pod Guys. We'd love to interact with you and maybe have some more Mother's Day suggestions for you over there. Until next week, for Clint, I'm Daniel, and this has been our Dad Pod. We'll see you.
See you.